Everything check. Prawn sandwich, check. Umbrella, check. Hello, my beauty. Nice to meet you. Just starting to rain, but I got the umbrella. Here we are, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Bassman. Hello. And joining me today is my nice umbrella, Ella. Guys and girls, I'm at my bogey beach. You know where that is, don't you? Yes, I'm at Blackpool Sands, Blackpool Sands. And do you know what? I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep coming to this goddamn beach until I catch the monster. So welcome along. I'm specimen hunting today, but I've also got the bass rod and I've got a few worms just in case. Fishing it down to low tide tonight, 4 or 5 hour session. Yeah, I've got some nice shelter. And yeah, you can see it's, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's, yeah, it's pumping out there. So I've got some nice baits and I've got a new sinker system from Dacinka from New Zealand. They've sent me a lovely gift in the post, a couple of these weights that a guy with one arm made called Dave to help his fishing. Yeah, really interesting. So I'll be showing that off in a minute. Yeah, welcome along. What can go wrong? Well, everything on this beach and probably nothing. But I'm here and I'm feeling positive. I was out the weekend with Cheeky down at Wade Bridge, Beatmasters Festival. Oi, oi. Yes, it was really good. We haven't done anything like that for years and years. Lovely people, had a great night. And yeah, I got recognised in the middle of that crowd with my green glasses. Yeah, it had to happen, didn't it? So yeah, I met some really nice people from Plimpton. Hello guys, yes, remember you. And yeah, watches all my videos, etc. So yeah, welcome along. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's go fishing, guys. Right, just before we get going, check this out. So it's a new casting sinker. I've got a 5 and a 6 ounce I got sent from this company, Dacinka. And yeah, it's basically a fix. You just do a fixed paternoster, and as long as the hook length's a bit longer, and this actually sits in here, a mackerel or whatever you can put in there, and you've got this tape. So you've got this biodegradable tape here that you buy separate, so you don't get that with this. You have to buy it separate. You know, these aren't cheap either, but they're very good quality. Obviously, don't use them anywhere snaggy or, you know, say goodbye to it. But you basically wrap that around the bait like that. You lick it and stick it like you would an envelope. And this is biodegradable. It just dissolves in the water when it hits the water. So yeah, it's a really, really good idea actually. And the guy, Dave, only got one hand. So he developed this to make his fishing easier. How cool is that? Yeah, there's a little bit of writing there, look. You basically make up, here it is, look. That is Dacinka. And that pops off at the bottom, the ring, you don't lose that, whatever you do. And yeah, you just clip up a fixed pat onto here and have your bait in there. And it's a nice system, really. All your bait sits in there and apparently it flies out. So yeah, I'm giving that a shout today with some small pilchards and some small mackerel that I've got, which I bought, I didn't catch. Yeah, and that's about it. So yeah, check out, I'll put the link in the description or in the comments or wherever underneath. I'll put the link into the website. Have a look, it's quite interesting. There you go. Dacinka, bait delivery system. Thanks very much, Dacinka, for sending me that lovely gift. And yeah, hopefully it will inspire people to go and have a look at it. Casting tape. Right, let's go fishing. Sand in my boot already, man. Piss off. So I've just got this clipped to a 3-way swivel, look. A nice sort of heavy duty deluxe 3-way. And it's just a fixed paternoster. And obviously that's your bait there, look. So your bait sits in there and you fire it out and the tape lets go and she's a good one, she's good to go. So we'll see what happens with that. Put a nice little pilly or a little mackerel on there. And I'm trying for a Huss. Husszilla, not Hossuki. Hossuki can do one. Tonight I want Husszilla. So yeah, I'm going to get this rigged up now and fire it out. All you got to do is take off this black band. Ka-ching. Cool. But keep those safe. Right, it wasn't actually too much of a faff doing that. Just, you know, elastic on the bait as usual. Put it in the little tray and put the tape on. Good to go. Right, there's my lovely bait today. And I've got 3 large mackerel as well. So that should be enough for, you know, a few hours fishing there. Here you are, look. That's it all bound up. Nice little mackerel. Just going to put the tape on now and cast it out. Dacinka. Yeah, that was all right. I really just lobbed it that time because, you know, I'm not too confident with it or anything. I didn't want to bust it off or anything. So I've just sort of like lobbed it out. 40 yards it went, you know. Yeah, cool. Right, tactics on the second rod. I've got a nice heavy duty pulley that I actually sell. And I've actually put a 100-pound leader on the front. So for the hook, 100-pound on that. And 80 on the pulley body. And it's a short pulley rig with an old school power swivel. Remember those, the old days? It's before the pulley clip, bead, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I've got imp clip on that. So yeah, let's get a nice big pilchard out on that one. Brand Spankers Pen Fathom 2 SD, baby. So I'm going to give it a few casts first just with a weight on it before I start, you know, throwing out baits and stuff. You know, just in case. Lovely. Right, well that went really well. What a lovely reel. Nice little mini mackerel. Best way to hook it up and out through the head. Like that. Yes, the mini mac. There, a nice little joey bait, look. Short pulley. Ideal for Huss. The only time I'm ever going to use a pulley now is for Huss fishing. And every other fish is going to be, you know, the ray fishing is going to be the up and over. There you go, that's it come back. Good to go again. Check me out, all set up. Not bad for a first go, look. With a big mackerel, well, not a big mackerel, but a whole mackerel on there. windy. Yes, settled in. I'm hungry. In Don's, not in the, Don's Lay snack ale box today, I've got, had to be done. It's the only thing I fancied. Because it's nice and light. Yes, the prawn deluxe. The prawn and mayo deluxe, like you've never seen it before. Stuffed to the gills, sir. Look at that, lovely prawns. And I've got enough for another sandwich when I get home. Look at that, just a bit of very good mayonnaise. Just check me rods, just in case. Seriously good mayonnaise, in fact. And a bit of black pepper. Sorry, I just saw my ratchet go. So yes, the prawn deluxe. Cheers, guys and girls. Oh, hell yeah. Got the big guns today. Zoomine tartar, ×2. Oh, lovely. Look how many prawns I've got in there. Prawn envy. So I am a bit underdressed, you may notice, because it is going to probably rain at some point. But I've got my Gore-Tex trousers in there, my bargains from Bogey Nights. So as soon as it starts raining, they're going on. Well, to maximise my chances on the beach today from Blackpool Sands, I've brought along a few lugworm and a continental bass rod. Lovely, lovely jubbly, and my Stradic 15-pound line. Nice continental bass rod, and I have got my stinger rig. Yes, the stinger catches every fish. So this is a used one, but they're obviously reusable, not just single use. And that's the bit there that does the damage on the back. That's the size 1.0 with a size, I think it's a 4 or a 6 circle on the back. I've got some lug in there, look. So lug in the gutter for a bass or a gurnard or any bloody thing else. The old one up, one down. Nice bit of lug. Running ledger, stinger rig. Most popular rig on my site. Continental bass rod deployed. 30 yards out with a nice worm bait. So that's the problem with when you're specimen hunting for big fish, like big bass or big huss or big anything. There's a lot of hours that goes into it. There's a lot of blanking before you hit the target sometimes. So I thought I'd bring along the bass rod and buy a fiver's worth of worm just to spice things up a bit. And then I know I've done my best then. I'm fishing for bass in the gutter and I'm fishing for, huss and bass out there. Life is good under my umbrella. So just waiting for something to happen. Wait for the sun to go down. Got to be a bass out there or a huss. Bigger swells coming in at the moment. Cracking evening, really nice. Come on the bite. Got to be something out there. The baits have come back perfect. Not even chewed. Well, you ain't much use tonight, are you? Hey? No. Useless luck dragon. Come on, pull your finger out. Status report. Wood smoke in the woods. Pretty barren. No bites. Well, guys and girls, I'm really hoping for a bite on that bass rod. I think that could be my chance on the bass rod. I don't know. But it's flattened off a bit now. Some guys up there have been fishing since I got here. Nobody's caught anything. But you never know, we're at low tide now. And it's kept dry, which is really good. I've had a lovely sandwich and a lovely time so far. It's been really nice. But I want to fish. I want to fish. Oh well, if you don't go, then you don't know, do you? It's better than sat at home watching the TV, that's 100% sure. I'd rather be out here all night. It's lovely out here. Just coming to the end of the summer now, the arse end of the summer. Silly season's just about over. And it's almost time for autumn to start, for the real fishing to begin. I can't wait. Chesil Beach, tick. Got loads of Chesil planned and other stuff. Going to start congering soon. Can't wait to get back into that. Yeah, we're going to carry on with the raying as well, because I'm doing quite well at the raying. But I would love to catch something decent off this beach. Well, the good thing about the 1.0 Stinger is it's sort of like, it's the best rig. I mean, the 2.0 is popular, but the 1.0 is so popular. And it just catches everything. You know, if there's anything small out there, smaller species, you know, little gurnards or dabs or plaice or anything like that. Come on, the Stinger, I know you can do it. Just gonna give that a lick. There you go. All good. Just going into dark now. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Nothing. Not a sniff. Not a scratch. Still, I've enjoyed using the new gadget. Next time I'm going to put a longer trace on it. Should have done that really. Longer hook length. On Dacinka. Time to spice up those baits. A nice fillet of pilchard. Right, just freshen that up again with a nice bit of pilchard fillet, the mackerel in Dacinka. It seems to be working all right. Just no fish out there. Such a shame. Well, I knew I wouldn't blank. What is that? Right, guys and girls, and this is why. How cool is that, little dude? Is that a dragon net? I'm really not sure, but that is a mini species. And I was just saying to you earlier about the Stinger rig 1.0, because it's such a small hook and it's got a really small circle, it catches all the fish, you know, mini species, everything. Bigger fish, it catches cod at Chesil. Look at that little dude. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to get him back or not, because he looks like he might have swallowed that. I haven't even had a look. Hang on. Ah, there's the main hook. So the main 1.0 is on my finger and he's swallowed the circle. So he's taken the stinger. I'll just show you that again. Right, and there it is, look. So there's the 1.0 coming out of the gob fair and square, and he's trying to throw that little circle hook out. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with you, mate, but I'm going to give it a go. Let me go, Bassman. I'll try. Well, I didn't blank. Right, by a miracle, by an absolute miracle, mate, I've saved you. I got that circle hook out. It was just inside his gob. And he's still alive. He's just pretending at the moment, so I'm going to put him straight back. Yeah, I know, mate. He's been flipping around up until now. So I'll get him back. Yes, beautiful. Look at that. What a fish. Come on, mate. Go on. He's all right. He's fine, look. Woohoo! Gone. Yes. Right, guys and girls, I'm out of here. I'm done. Just packing away. Thanks very much for watching. Stinger rig always gets me out of trouble. Haha. Yes, the stinger. Yes, the little dragon net. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a nice comment. £6.